This is the world's biggest, most complex, and completely over-the-top student robotics competition. Over 5 days, students from 200 universities around China compete in front of tens of thousands of fans, while millions more watch online. The whole thing takes place inside this colossal stadium in Shenzhen, an arena that usually hosts the country's biggest rock stars. It's all being funded by Dajiang Innovation Science and Technology Company. You probably know them as DJI, or at least you know their flagship product, the now iconic Phantom drone. This is RoboMasters. Each match pits 2 teams of robots against each other. The units maneuver around the field, collecting power-ups and ammunition, ideally without tipping over. The goal is to reach the opposing team's base station. The robots can shoot at each other with cannons, aiming for small, pressure-sensitive plates. Enough hits on those plates, and the bot automatically shuts off. The small infantry robots can only fire little rubber pellets, while the drone and the hero can use golf balls, doing much more damage with every strike. Golf balls are tough to get, and that's on purpose. In order to access them, teams have to design a mechanical system for collecting and launching them efficiently. Teams that were reliably able to get the golf balls were consistently able to take out the enemy and win the match. Some teams created smaller, faster hero robots and relied on their drones to collect golf balls, using the aircraft to arm their hero or bomb the enemy base. Others built large hero robots that could scale a central island, climbing over a sea of spikes. Teams developed a wide variety of mechanical solutions, everything from arms and vacuums to wheels on stilts. The mechanical engineering that went into the tournament was always a big hit with the crowd, but the really high-tech stuff was actually happening out of sight, in the software.
This way, we encourage students to involve those high technologies.
The high technology he's referring to is something called computer vision. It's the same kind of tech that lets self-driving cars navigate roads. Computers must be able to scan incoming visual data, recognize what it sees, and then perform actions based off that information. So, for an autonomous vehicle, if it comes to a stop sign, it knows to stop. At RoboMasters, computer vision was used to enable an autonomous base, allowing it to identify the enemy and return fire without human help. The one a public company would give if its investors raised a stink about the cost of putting on a big, fancy, over-the-top tournament. But for RoboMasters' creator, the real goal is about sharing his passion for robotics with the new generation.
We're trying to let robot competition and robot engineers be noticed by general public. Because usually robotics engineers, they only work in labs and they build they do rocket science, but the general public cannot appreciate what they are doing.
You could see the way the tournament was designed to make stars out of nerdy teenagers. The competition featured live feeds of them operating their robots, documentary films on their preparations, and even an anime series that turned contestants into action heroes. RoboMasters made these students larger than life.
I was pushed to the in front of the spotlight, and I was right in the center. The first time I see the poster, I was also a bit shocked. It's amazing to me. I believe it's amazing to a lot of other people also, especially young children. If they see this kind of thing, it must be like, wow, I'm going to do something like this when I grow up. I really encourage more girls to try it.
In the final moments of the competition, when the champions successfully used their hero robot and its golf ball cannon to take down the opposing base station and the crowd went wild, it sure felt like a roaring success.